My beloved child. There is a conversation happening behind closed doors that you were never supposed to hear, yet somehow your heart has already felt its echo. Stay with me for a moment, because what is unfolding carries more meaning than you realize. Your soulmate has recently found themselves in a deeply emotional disagreement with their family, and the reason keeps leading back to you. This is not a moment created by hatred or rejection. It is a moment where hidden emotions can no longer remain hidden. Their family has reached a point where silence feels heavier than honesty. As this unfolds, clarity will come. Someone finally looked at your soulmate and quietly said, "How long will you keep carrying this without telling them?" Those words changed the entire atmosphere. For a long time, your soulmate believed protecting everyone meant keeping their feelings locked away. But now, the pressure has become impossible to ignore. Something huge is waiting for you, because the truth they have been holding back is much closer to reaching you than either of you expected. The surprising part is not that there was disagreement. The surprising part is who spoke first. The person everyone believed would remain silent suddenly encouraged your soulmate to stop hiding behind fear. That unexpected voice reminded them that genuine connections cannot grow where important truths remain buried. This may resonate as we continue, because someone in their family has quietly noticed how different your soulmate becomes whenever your name enters the conversation. They have seen the smile that appears without effort, the silence that follows after every memory, and the hope that refuses to disappear. Instead of denying those feelings, this family member believes honesty is the only path left. They are no longer asking your soulmate to ignore what they feel. They are encouraging them to reveal everything they have kept inside, even if that conversation changes everything. Now your soulmate stands between two emotions. One tells them to continue waiting for the perfect moment. The other whispers that the perfect moment may already be here. Every passing day makes this decision heavier, because they know that every unanswered question creates more distance than they ever wanted. Their family keeps reminding them that real bonds deserve real conversations. Deep inside, your soulmate already knows what they want to say. They want to explain why they became distant at times, why certain messages remained unfinished, and why they often appeared stronger than they actually felt. None of those moments came from a lack of care. They came from uncertainty, responsibility, and the fear that one honest conversation could change everything forever. What makes this even more unexpected is that the truth waiting to be shared is not meant to create sadness. It is meant to remove confusion. The silence between both of you has carried too many unanswered questions, and now even the people around your soulmate believe those questions deserve real answers. Stay with me for a moment, because every sign points toward a conversation that has been delayed for far too long. The walls around their heart are becoming weaker with every passing day. They are beginning to understand that keeping everything hidden has become far more exhausting than speaking honestly. The family discussion did not end with perfect agreement, but it ended with one powerful realization: some truths deserve to be spoken before another opportunity quietly slips away. So if you have been sensing unusual energy lately, do not ignore that feeling. Something is shifting beneath the surface, even if you cannot see it yet. As this unfolds, clarity will come. This may resonate as we continue, because the next step belongs entirely to your soulmate. They are closer than ever to revealing what has remained hidden for so long. The family wants them to stop carrying this emotional weight alone and finally let you see the side of them they have protected from everyone else. Something huge is waiting for you, and when that conversation finally begins, many pieces that never seemed to fit together may suddenly make perfect sense. Not every life-changing moment begins with a loud announcement. Sometimes it begins with a quiet realization that can no longer be ignored. Stay with me for a moment, because what happened after that family discussion surprised even your soulmate. The room became silent, and instead of continuing the argument, one person calmly asked a question that changed everything. If your heart already knows the answer, what are you still waiting for? Those words stayed with your soulmate long after everyone had left. As this unfolds, clarity will come. They began replaying every memory connected to you, realizing that every attempt to move forward without honesty only brought them back to the same place. The truth they have been protecting is becoming too important to hide any longer. There is another detail that almost no one expected. A family member who once believed staying quiet was the safest choice has completely changed their perspective. They now believe that real peace comes only when the heart stops carrying unfinished conversations. This may resonate as we continue, because your soulmate has started preparing themselves for a moment they once feared. They are thinking carefully about what to say, how to explain their silence, and how to express emotions they have never spoken aloud before. Every passing day makes that conversation feel closer. If this message is connecting with you, share this video with someone who believes that honesty has the power to transform relationships, and subscribe so you do not miss the next part of this unfolding journey. Something even more unexpected is happening behind the scenes. Your soulmate is no longer asking themselves whether they should tell you the truth. Instead, they are asking how they can say it in the most genuine way possible. That change is powerful because it means the decision has already begun forming inside them. Their family is no longer encouraging distance. They are encouraging courage. They believe that keeping meaningful feelings hidden only creates more confusion. Every reminder they receive points them toward the same conclusion, that the truth deserves to be heard before another opportunity quietly passes by. Stay with me for a moment because there is one final piece you have not seen yet. Your soulmate has started noticing small moments that remind them of you in unexpected ways. A familiar place, a simple conversation, even an ordinary day somehow brings your memory back into focus. Instead of pushing those thoughts away, they are finally allowing themselves to accept what those feelings truly mean. As this unfolds, clarity will come. The emotional wall they spent so long building is beginning to disappear, and behind it is a conversation that has waited far longer than it should have. Before this chapter closes, remember one thing. The biggest change has not happened in their family, it has happened inside your soulmate's heart. They are becoming ready to replace silence with honesty and uncertainty with truth. This may resonate as we continue because the next step is closer than it appears. Something huge is waiting for you, and the words they have carried for so long may finally find their way to you sooner than anyone expected. If this journey has spoken to your heart, share it with someone who believes meaningful moments arrive at exactly the right time, and subscribe to continue this story in the next part. A single decision can change the direction of an entire story, and your soulmate has reached that exact moment. Stay with me for a moment, because after everything that has happened, they can no longer pretend that nothing has changed. The conversation with their family continues to echo in their mind, but one sentence refuses to leave them: the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to explain. Those words have awakened something inside them. As this unfolds, clarity will come. They have started realizing that the truth they have been carrying was never meant to stay hidden forever. Every quiet moment now feels like a reminder that honesty is calling them forward. This may resonate as we continue, because your soulmate has begun looking at the past from a completely different perspective. Instead of focusing on the moments that created distance, they are remembering the moments that created hope. They are seeing the small signs they once ignored. The unexpected smile, the peaceful feeling they experienced whenever they thought about you, and the strange sense that your paths were never meant to drift apart. Their family noticed this change before they even spoke about it. They realized your soulmate no longer speaks with uncertainty. There is a quiet confidence growing inside them, one that comes from finally accepting what their heart has known all along. There is another revelation that almost no one saw coming. Your soulmate has quietly started preparing for a conversation they once believed would never happen. They are thinking carefully about every word because they do not want their truth to sound rushed or incomplete. They want you to understand that their silence was never the absence of care. It was the result of trying to protect everyone while forgetting to be honest with themselves. Stay with me for a moment, because this shift is far more important than it first appears. A person who once hesitated is now gathering the courage to move forward, and that kind of change rarely happens without a powerful reason. As this unfolds, clarity will come. The emotional weight they carried for so long is beginning to lift, and with every passing day they feel more certain that openness is the only path left. Even their family can sense this transformation. They no longer see someone trapped by fear. They see someone preparing to step into a new chapter with honesty and sincerity. Every conversation, every memory, and every quiet reflection has led them toward the same conclusion: some truths deserve to be spoken before life creates another unexpected delay. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next chapter is not about uncertainty anymore, it is about revelation. The silence that once separated both of you is slowly losing its strength, replaced by a growing desire to finally let everything be known. This may resonate as we continue because your soulmate understands that some opportunities appear only once, and they do not want this one to pass by. The truth they have been holding close is now closer than ever to reaching you, and when it does, many questions that have remained unanswered for so long may finally find the peace they have been waiting for. Sometimes the greatest truth is revealed only after every excuse has disappeared. Stay with me for a moment, because your soulmate has reached that turning point. The emotions they tried to organize have become impossible to ignore, and even their family can see it. As this unfolds, clarity will come. They are no longer asking themselves whether they should speak. Instead, they are asking how they can express everything in a way that reflects what has always been in their heart. The silence that once felt comfortable now feels too heavy to carry. Every new day reminds them that the truth deserves to be shared, not hidden. This may resonate as we continue, because something remarkable has happened inside your soulmate. They have stopped searching for the perfect time and started believing that sincerity matters more than perfect timing. Their family encouraged them to let go of fear and trust that genuine words have the power to heal confusion. They now understand that keeping their feelings hidden has only created more questions. The truth they want to tell you is not about changing the past. It is about opening the door to a more honest future. If this message is speaking to your heart, share this video with someone who believes that truth always finds its way, and subscribe so you don't miss the final chapter of this journey. There is one final surprise that no one expected. The family conversation that once felt like a disagreement has quietly become a source of encouragement. The same voices that challenged your soulmate are now reminding them that meaningful connections grow stronger when honesty replaces uncertainty. Stay with me for a moment, because this change has given your soulmate a confidence they did not have before. They are beginning to believe that speaking from the heart is far better than wondering, what if, for the rest of their life. As this unfolds, clarity will come. Your soulmate has already started imagining what that first honest conversation with you might feel like. They hope it brings understanding instead of confusion, peace instead of questions, and a fresh beginning instead of old misunderstandings. Every step they have taken has led them closer to this moment. Even if you cannot see those changes yet, they are happening quietly, one decision at a time. The truth is no longer something they are trying to avoid. It has become something they genuinely want to share. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next chapter begins where silence finally ends. This may resonate as we continue, because the message your soulmate has been carrying is closer than ever to reaching you. The family wanted them to stop hiding what was already clear to everyone around them, and now they are ready to let honesty take its place. What once seemed impossible is becoming possible, and what once felt uncertain is moving toward clarity. The story that began with hidden emotions is preparing to continue with open hearts, and that next conversation may become the moment that changes everything.